today's topic, Mars versus Venus, we're speaking about women and men and women who don't like to admit
different things.
Who
All right.
sweating, boy?
Yeah. Morning, John. Devan says,
That's what you call multitasking.
women never like to admit that their feet smell.
Yeah, they don't like that.
I had a girl I used to go out to one in the banks and thing, looking pretty, but that
She
foot
a
was
nasty
dead.
Good. She had dead foot? Damn. Dead foot unattractive. Very unattractive. Very, very, very unattractive. Dead foot, boy? I ain't good at all. But how can a doctor shoes and how can a nice spray she could buy? She wicked or?
Men don't like to admit when they lose a best woman. He will make all type of excuse.
How she ain't good then?
Yeah, well, she ain't good.
Woman too.
Yeah.
And women don't like to admit when they lose a best man.
You know,
either.
you just know when a woman had a real best man, she take extremely long to catch herself. Extremely long. Catch yourself.
I need
catch
to
yourself.
catch myself.
Catch yourself.
I know
Yeah.
some girls
I
still looking
left
at
you.
catch.
When I say catch
Still trying
yourself,
to catch.
they ain't want no man or nothing because they want something better than they had before.
And they can't get
so
it.
they just stay single, eh?
For a
Catch
long
yourself.
time.
Catch yourself.
Woman would never admit some stuff. Never. Oh, and Jaiga, I do agree, woman ego getting bigger,
And
way
bigger and
than
bigger.
It's
the
bigger
male
than men. It's
counterpart.
bigger than men now. It's bigger than men. Let's be honest. It's bigger. It's way bigger than
But
men.
Lester says that's one of the things that come with change.
What? Big egos?
Yeah, you know, times have changed. Women are now we are the one bringing home the bacon.
I'm still waiting to stay home. I have no problem being a stay home husband. I swear to God. I say it all the time. I could pack lunch, kid, drop to school, run up and down, go market. I could do all them things. I could wash car, and if you don't want me to put your undies in the I could wash it with hand on a joking board. If not, I could even squeeze it like this,
Nice.
Nikki. Watch,
Squeeze,
I could
yeah, sure. Just
like
squeeze
this.
it.
It's gentle. It's a motion. It's a motion in the wrist.
Victoria's Secret.
Bang,
and
bang.
It can be
Bang. It's a no. It's a watch, Nikki. Let me show you.
Yeah.
You hold one hand.
One
here.
hand.
You hold and you sing. Pull and squeeze. Pull and thing.
Yeah.
And watch me. Do not ring.
No.
Ringing is unacceptable. You don't ring.
Your pat.
No, you can't pat. You have to clasp in hand
And
squeeze water.
Squeeze gently.
Squeeze the water out. Shake. Rest down. You understand? I can see a man do all them things. Me have a problem with that, but here.
Good morning to the Finance Branch of Police Administration, General Angel Johanna Gabi. They all locked on. All right.
Women don't like to admit when they child father is a gangster.
Yeah,
I a real virgin with that kind of problem. Nice girl, nice son, eh? But the child father is a gangster.
How do you know your CF?
Oh, you gonna know?
Wait, how do you know your CF is a gangster when he only brings Jordan, Polo, Big Chain?
Oh, Jaiga.
When he come in and see small man, it's Jordan, Big Chain, Polo, Uptowns.
I wish I.
I'm reading from something. And
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
my personal belief. I'm just saying. Next thing you know, two children see that man, I was say, Daddy, only on me. And then, Daddy, listen. It's a joke. It's all part of the show. Don't get too caught up and all wait from outside.
I have a good
Calm
one.
down.
Uh-huh.
Men don't like to admit when they get horn. I done with she long time. Long time.
That's a man. That's a man.
Me? Why you go on me?
Yeah, that's a man. That's a man.
Boy, I about fuck you too.
It's a man like that. It's a man. Me.
I nah, boy. The woman that's supposed to horn me and born yet and she mother dead. Real talk.
Yeah, all right,
honesty.
Nikki, I get that one. I get that one. It's a man like that. It's a
Well,
man
we
like
never
that.
get
a
one.
man like that.
It's a man like that. It's
Nah,
a man like
man,
that.
I wasn't with she.
It's
I
a
wasn't
man like
with
that.
she.
It's a man like that. It's a man like that. It's a man like that. Who she? I never she.
Yeah, never she.
Women just only admit when they
Oh,
had.
this is a good one.
Nah, can't say that one, bro.
And
That
women
one go
too.
for many
Women, you know,
bush.
women don't like
That
to
one go
admit.
for many bush.
Women don't like to admit. This might sound awful. Please forgive me for those who feel offended. Women don't like to admit when those with a off man too.
Yeah.
When,
We put that doctor.
when you was with an off man, you know, it's a certain
We
better.
erase that from the memory.
Looking a particular way by guys again, don't be offended. You know, the society has placed markers in our minds.
The kind you can't bring home to mommy. Just say that.
Society has placed markers in our minds, making you believe that this is the particular way you're supposed to look, right? Male and female.
Correct.
And there are women who have, in times, fell short of that marker and placed themselves with guys who really and truly, they don't even admit to their friends. Like, you'll be like, Sandra, how Oh, Robbie always calling you so. The girl, he's beyond work there and he's the boy that pay. You always have something to tell me about your girlfriend and think that time you know.
Yeah.
Any night come. Yeah, my Robbie, yeah? But you gonna never tell your friend and them.
Yeah.
Robbie just be by your
Oh, you agreed with that one? You agreed with that one?
It has some fellas, you just can't admit even your friend and them.
Wait.
Yeah.
What's your Ole?
I'm a boy, I'm a boy. Boy, you're sweating me.
And Robbie, coincidentally, that doesn't look like what society,
Exactly.
the market society.
Like, I had a friend who was a fat boy.
I never say, see that.
I'm telling you a true story.
Let's don't use those words.
She was with a roly-poly, right?
All right.
And she didn't know. But what, I'm giving you a true story.
Stop physically.
He was a roly-poly.
No, I don't like that term.
When he was whining to roly-poly the other day.
I never whined it. Find it's derogatory.
What
don't
you would
say
like me
roly-poly.
to say?
She want that
Maybe
she want that roly
physically challenged.
She want that big man.
Physically challenge can be real skinny.
She want that fat man.
on the big side.
She want that roly
Well, he was on the biggest side, right?
He was biggish. He was biggish.
When he stand up by the corner, the police used to pass and say, hey, break it up.
Flavors.
They say men don't like to admit when they're in love.
When they in love?
When they're in love.
Like not real man. Not real man.
But man just hide that from the partners and thing.
If I were to tell you, you know I love you. Every night we lie down. Right, honey? You share my shot. You go, no, I love you. I love you.
Man would never admit he's personally challenged. And women never admit to using body shapers.
It's a real woman out there using body shapers, huh?
Yeah. It's like the newest garment now.
See, one there, women don't like to admit, Nikki.
What?
Women don't like to admit when they don't know who their child father is.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's.
You address that when Jaiga come back. You address that because that's a serious one. That's a very, very serious one.
When we don't like to admit.
What's that?
When we don't
Do
like
you
to
even pick
admit
up
who
for
the
that?
child's father is.
No, you don't like to admit that you don't know.
Or you don't know who the child
father
father
is.
Well, it's one of them.
It's one of them, eh?
It's one of them.
It's one of them.
What? Ariane says, it's not that men don't like to admit that we in love, it's that the women know and if the woman know they like to abuse their power, Ariane, you need a hug.
Jaiga.
Women don't like to admit stalking.
That is
Facebook,
true.
Instagram, Snapchat, all social media.
I'm not stalking, I was just checking up on your status.
That's why
That's not
I
stalking.
said the government needs to think about employing women to work in the police service as
National
special
security.
advisors in terms of investigating matters. Women have so much time in there, and I don't know if they don't work it
I like that idea though.
because they could tell you the time in which you liked, the time in which you commented on anybody thing on social media. So at
Something wrong with that.
5:15 with 40 seconds, why did you like Simone's pic?
That's
I'm a
something
friend
wrong
here.
with
Me and
that.
Simone is friend long time.
Check
I know Simone.
yourself.
I know Simone long before you. So how come I never meet Simone? Because I know you
I can't go
like
through
him
that,
at back
you
and
know.
all.
Every time a man like a picture, I investigating to see why and who
So how
and
come I
how.
never meet Simone? Because look
That
what you
lady
going
is
on.
that too much
Why
trouble.
should I bring my friend around that kind of behavior? Come
I
on.
agree.
Come on.
You know, but it have woman is going woman Facebook. Leave my man alone.
Yeah, it have those. It have those. So we are talking about the women who don't like to admit that they was with somebody who society deemed
Unsocietable.
pretty much.
Is that a word?
You understand?
Unsocietable.
Unsocietable.
God, they the breakfast party. We could create words. We have our own dictionary here. You understand? Women like to say, so it's like, so that you was with me, I was never with it. Those.
I was not telling Nikki. Women don't like to admit when they don't know who their child father is.
Yeah.
You mean admit I know
And
who
what she
it
does, a
is?
woman messaging there.
No, they don't because yeah,
Sometimes it's a little shaky.
women try to
Break
choose.
up a man
Women
at
will be
19.
shamed, Nikki.
Women try
Go
to
to the next
choose
man on
the
the
man.
23rd.
No, the woman try to choose the man that
let
looks
me
good.
It's
That
not
looks
a good
best
look,
on
yeah.
paper. The one who looks good. Like, you know who the
Yeah.
parents will approve of? The friends will be
I have
like,
a friend who went through that.
you pregnant for Jais? Oh my God. Oh my God. You're not going to tell me that your child for them is Marlon, eh?
Men don't like to admit that they cheat. And lie and say they know where the outside woman is and they well know she.
Because we love you. We love you.
What?
Love you.
What do you mean?
We love you. We don't hurt your feelings.
All right, let me see if I could get some
You know, all the
voice notes
emotional.
out. Play,
All
let's
the
play
screen
some
these, all the
voice
screen
notes.
these
Well, you know
notes.
when man involved, the man cheating on
You
all,
screen these notes
No,
because I ain't taking no cost and no woman telling me nothing off today, and I ain't in the mood.
You describe it as elegantly plump puss.
Elegant.
Oh,
elegantly
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend.
Elegantly plump.
Elegantly plumped. So, Nikki, in other words, have you ever dated someone who was elegantly plumped?
Well, let me tell you a little story. When I was in my early 20s, I had this really good friend.
That was just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, who was elegantly plump. And everybody loved him. And
Nice
he
guy.
and I had a real good connection, but he was real elegantly plump. And looking back at it, you know, you're young and stupid. I think that I didn't pursue this amazing connection we had because he was really elegantly plump.
Jerry.
Now, but in Nikki's defense, in your defense, Nikki, it's not too bad. It worked out for the best. Given your situation, now it worked out for the
But
best.
no, it could be that fickle. Many of us could lose our
I know
our
some
love
girls. I know some
because
girls who let ego and stereotyping
different things.
put them in a position
Arian
now.
say he was fluffy. Yes.
Put them
he
in a
was
position
fluffy.
now where they regret that they didn't give that individual a chance. I know girls
Yeah.
suffering that right now. You understand? The thing and TTV and skin up the face at
Yeah.
the situation, and now looking back 10 years after, that two children know that these are wrong. You understand? And they're frustrated. If that just give that person a chance, they would have been happy. Who knows?
You know, women don't like to admit neither, boy. And there's a common thing nowadays, eh? They don't like to admit if they had an abortion before you meet them now.
I find
Are
you
you
real.
sure? I'm
Rody,
being
slow
serious.
down.
Want
I
to
find
know
you real personal when you now meet somebody.
Yeah, you want my bank account, how much in debt, and how much man I was
I don't
with.
understand. You want to share my bed,
Hold on.
and I must know nothing about you.
Wait there. Rody,
You know, all your man are very...
you scaring me, you know, Rody. Like
Why?
because all you don't want to tell us everything.
so just now. So if
are
I
you
in a
going to come
relationship
and
with a
tell?
woman, if
Are
I
you
in-
going to come and tell a woman how much woman do it?
No, but what I'm saying is, abortion brings emotional trauma, right? If it is like going into a relationship with you and you had 6, not 6, 3, 4,
What
5
kind of-
abortion just now before you meet me, you gotta let me know that. You gotta let me know that. Let me know why
Rody, you
you're
better
into.
go by yourself
Nikki,
because I telling
it's
you,
not all
no
about-
woman
I
come
hear
into
what?
you in a
I's
relationship
man,
and saying,
listen, I's a man.
Psychiatrist.
I's a man.
hi, my name is Betty
I'm not
Sue,
telling- I'm not telling- to tell
and I
me
had
straight
4
out, you know.
abortions, and I owe him $35,000 and 403.
Hello. 3 years into the relationship, you can't tell me that yet?
Me for the stink.
Is there association with
It's not-
psychiatrists that we could call? He need a
It's
black
not-
chair.
Yeah.
He need a chair.
Let me tell you something, man. It's not only about the Pikachu dread. That is all it
Yeah,
is about.
but,
What a
you going a
relationship
little
is.
deep.
What a relationship is. A relationship is just two people who have benefits of having sex, and that's all it is.
Rody, I just want to understand something, my brother. Slow down. I could
Uh-huh.
understand something. I just want to. Could you explain to us how that initial conversation goes when you know meet a young lady for the
Yeah.
first
Well,
time?
what I'm saying is,
You have this conversation at what restaurants you choose?
Right,
you,
well-
you go to the restaurants, you stay home and watch movie and eat
Right.
popcorn.
What time when you
I
know
like
me
to stay
there?
home. I
You like to stay home, so you're saying you're on the couch.
Yeah.
Just paint us the picture.
Hi,
of
Rody.
couch.
You have a real nice couch.
Apartment, yeah.
I love the TV.
Right.
Anything you want to know about me, Rody?
You had any potential children before?
Daddy, you still a young lady on a date,
Jaiga, let me tell you,
If you had any potential children before.
let me tell
No,
you
you
something.
see, you looking for woman to lie
I
to you.
know, Nikki, no.
You're looking for
Oh,
woman
you
to
need
lie
to
to
understand
you.
this.
You
need
get
to
in my
understand
belly,
this.
you know what? You
I-
get in
Women
my
are not
belly.
going to share that information until they know that
Well,
this
that is
relationship
what I'm
going
saying. I am
somewhere.
not saying I go in and bounce you up in your ass. Hey, you're my chain, you get rid of that girl. I'm not going and say that.
No,
but
you
if,
said in the earlies.
if
I'm
I in a
saying women are not
relationship,
going to
Nikki,
share that kind of personal information
not expecting
unless
you to share that
we
information.
are an item and we're going down the wee road. If we're not on the wee road and you over so down by so and I over, so I'm not giving you that information.
When should we know that we're on the wee road?
When we're on the wee road, you will know.
When we on the wee road?
We
Tell
supposed
me,
to be
when
on
we
the-
soak, we on the wee road? When we now meet you on the wee road?
No.
The second date is the wee road. When
No.
is this wee road?
The wee road.
When you bring your first panty and your toothbrush
Hey,
by me, that's when the wee road starts.
Daddy, you really
When the wee
emotional,
road?
brother. Hey,
But I want to know.